There's a lot of music out there at the moment. So much music. Stating the obvious, I only play music that I think is great. It's as simple as that. And the artist is joining us live in the building. The track in the background. Well, what was it called?
It's called Gangster Love. Gangster Love, yeah?
Hayreezy in the place. What's happening, brother? Good to have you here.
Thank you, man. Good to be here.
Do you know, I think I threw you off guard there. I'm like, let me just dig a different track and throw it in there.
This is it. I wasn't even sure which one you were coming with first, but now I'm happy that airwaves can hear that one.
Exactly. I love the vibe of that, man. East London in the building.
This is it. We're here. Welcome Wavy plus 44. You know how it goes, man.
Everywhere. But this, I believe, is the first time you've been here in Pyro.
This is my first time, man.
How are you feeling? Have you been looked after by the producers?
Yeah, man.
They wined and dined you. They niced you up here.
Everyone's treating me nice. I'm feeling good.
Wow, good. Well,
feeling good.
That's what we like to hear, man. We like to take care of our friends here on the show.
No, we appreciate it. I appreciate it.
So you and your music is something I can really resonate with and really connects with me.
Thank you.
Really feeling that. Inspired EP.
Come on.
Inspired EP, which is out now.
It is everywhere.
6 tracks.
Six
tracks of waviness.
Of pure waviness. Pure waviness.
Yes, my friends. Yes. Now, I'm going to take it back a little bit because it's the first time we've connected. Yeah. I believe, if my sources tell me correctly, that you did spend a year in Cali.
I did, in Long Beach.
How did you end up out there?
It was actually through university, if I'm honest. I did an exchange, basically a part of an exchange program.
Yeah.
So I was doing film and TV production, and I went over to Long Beach, and it's mad because they actually declined, and then someone dropped out, and then I just got the spot, and it was just crazy.
So what was the kind of biggest experience, the biggest thing that you learned from your time out there? Because how old would you have been at the time if you were at university?
I just turned 21.
So still a young adult.
Yeah.
So what are your kind of strongest memories from that time in your life?
Do you know what it was? The biggest thing for me was seeing like a whole nother perspective of life. Like there were people out there doing things, living a certain way that I didn't even think was possible. I didn't think.
Really?
Yeah, that was the truth.
Such as
like people just crazy. Like there was like it was so crazy. I'm trying to even just bring it together. Like I knew people that had boats, so like they could just do things that weren't even like. I don't know anyone that has a boat, so you know they're like, oh yeah, what are you saying? Like let's go like Newport Beach and then good chill. And then like for the day you're on a boat for the day. And
so you're like, all right,
like do you know what I mean?
We do all the time.
That's normal. Yeah,
trust
me. Yeah, I left my one in the back. But,
we'll take your one today. Standard Monday morning.
But yeah, no, it was crazy, man. Like just and there was a real positive energy. Like I really felt like it was just people that are positive around more positive people doing more positive things. And it was like every day, obviously, I know you got the sunlight and stuff, makes a big difference, but being around that type of energy, it made me feel like, when I get back to the ends, I need to bust like all of my guys on this. Like if you focus a bit more on the positive side of whatever it is you're doing, and then you focus on that, and then you focus on that, bro, things start to get a bit better.
The collective positive energy starts to have powers.
Yeah, 100%.
No, man, that's really interesting because although I didn't experience California for a year when I was 21, it took a little while for me to get my head around the idea of it's easy for people to wake up perhaps and think what they're not happy with or what is going wrong.
Yeah.
But if you flip that same thing and think of all the many millions of things you're grateful for and lucky to have, your whole energy and vibrancy and aura is so different. You're like, today's ready. Like opportunity is going to come my way.
Trust me, because the thing is, there's for as bad as however your life or your situation is, there's always someone who has it way worse. Someone that would hope that your worst situation would be their best.
I'm gonna say they're looking at that going, one day I wish if I have that, I'll be the happiest guy ever.
Like, just a bit of debt. Like if I just had a bit of debt, or like, do you know what I mean? Because people have real problems. People ain't even eating every single day. So when you really flip it, then it's a lot easier to kind of stay focused on your goals and stuff. It's like, this is a blessing already. Do you know what I mean? Like I could be homeless. I could be XY. I could be da. So yeah, man, that was one of the
man. Well, I can see right now, and we're filming it here for the Pyro YouTube. Like your face is coming alive. Your eyes are shining. It sounds mad. No, but it proves what a positive experience it was for you. And then clearly that whole positivity is then channeled into your music.
This is it, man.
What you're doing there,
100%. Like I feel like from the era I've grown up in, obviously I love all the music I've listened to, from grime, hip hop, whatever. But especially like where I'm from, I didn't feel like there was as much positive energy in the music as there could be. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just not something that's been focused on. Like, and obviously you don't know what you don't know. So until someone says it, you don't even know it's missing. Do you know what I mean? So I just thought, you know what, woke and wavy, that's what we'll try and do. We'll try and bring that little energy in there, still keep it wavy, but in there will be a few little tinges of how you can kind of make your life better and stuff.
Well, mate, it sounded wavy to me. Now we're going to get into one of the tracks, or another track off the EP, Summer Vibrations.
Oh, yeah. Rayman Beats produced that one. Got Jodie Clayton on there. Got Tourist on there. We shot the video. That's on GRM at the moment. Yeah, man.
And we're going to talk about the video in a moment, but let's get into the track. And I'd love it, bro, if you could give me a mad Pyro Radio intro right now.
You're with Hayreezy on Pyro Radio, J Fresh. This one's Summer Vibrations. Yeah.
Hayreezy, Summer Vibrations, and the man himself is joining us right here in the place at Pyro. Good to have you here, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Good to be here. I'll tell you again.
Now, there's a dope video that goes with that tune. And one of the standout moments for me is, I'm not like a mad car person, but when I see like really old Mercs, like 190Es, or really, really old 3 Series, I'm like, boom, you've got my attention.
Listen, before I even say anything, I got to plug my manager on that one. You know what I'm saying? Like Big Jeezy, he just patterned the car. He said, he heard the song. He said, bro, trust me, I got something for you.
So you didn't know until the video shoot was happening?
He just said, he showed me a picture of it and I was like, yeah, it's mad. But when I actually saw it and I was in it and I was driving it, because driving it was mad.
We're talking about like pretty much a 30-year-old car now.
I'm telling you, man, I had to pattern it a certain way. Like I had to turn on like the lights and something to make the engine come on. Like it was all because it's an old car. It's a 30-year-old car, so it was a good laugh driving that around. But yeah, nah, man, I'm glad that stuck with you.
No, wicked. And the Inspired EP we mentioned earlier is out right now as well. I want to put a question to you about: is alternative rap the right name?
I guess so for now. Because I would say that what I'm making isn't necessarily so out there, so it's harder to put into a category. You know, like if you listen to my project all the way through, I guess it's hard to kind of just say it's one definite thing. So I think putting it in that like alternative, which I don't know, it kind of like, it doesn't feel like it's as good as what it really is. It's a bit of a kind of
umbrella term at the moment.
Yeah. Like, because really it's rap, and it's just obviously there's different types of rap in my style of rap. So yeah, I guess we can drum with alternative for now.
Because what I'm thinking is, I want to know your opinion on this, which again is why we've got you here on the show.
Yeah.
Is there enough kind of awareness, support around that whole umbrella term of alternative rap here in the UK? Or are we still a good few years behind, say, the US, where it's fully embraced and it has its own infrastructure and energy and everything?
Yeah, no, I'd say we're definitely behind, if I'm honest. I think we're catching on to it more. People are like, you know, like you hold this whole new energy of for the culture. Like that's the start of it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like everyone now thinks everything's for the culture, but they don't even really understand what that means if you really deep that phrase, like for the culture, because then you're surely got to be better in things. And if you're better in things, then you've got to be given the right type of message. But don't want to get too deep too quick.
No, I love this. Like I said,
it's
a blessing and a curse of live radio, because I feel like we could really go in on that.
I know.
We could really go in on that.
I know. But yeah, no, I feel like we are getting there though, and it definitely is.
Positive steps are being taken.
Yeah, 100%. People like wouldn't even listen beforehand if you start saying anything too like think about it. You know what I mean? So we're getting there.
Definitely, man. I mean, you talk about culture, which I know is an often overused word, like with the scene and everything. But I mean, if we're talking about culture and kind of history and heritage, you know, sometimes we can look at some people and say, well, you never watch Channel U, and it shows.
This is. I tweeted that. A couple days ago. That's mad. But yeah, no, it's true.
Who was that?
Listen, no names.
Oh, come on,
but that's it. I'm just saying, you know, there's a lot of people that are just doing things they don't really understand. But you know, each to their own. You know, each to their own.
So now, because we're coming towards the end of the year here, and like I said, you've dropped the EP and the tracks associated with that. Now you look back on the last, say, 12 months.
Yeah.
How has the year gone for you, creatively, musically, you know, everything like that? How would you judge it?
It's been great. I'll be honest, it's been great, because I feel like I only really started about like 2 years ago, maybe just under that, and I feel like I've really been able to home in on the sound that I want to make. and just enjoy, and remembering to enjoy the process as well. Like, gets to that point when
that's
once
a big thing.
I'm telling you, like, because a new level of expectation, a bit of pressure, and people, oh, you're a big star, you're doing this now. So it's like all of a sudden going studio isn't fun. You're just thinking like, yeah, I need another banger, I need this, but
yeah, my last track did this, the next one needs to do more and more and more.
Exactly. But nah, I've been able to tap into just, yeah, man, like, enjoy this, like, do you know what I mean? And this is just fun. Keep having fun with it, keep enjoying it. And then the producers I'm working with at the moment, like from Louis Aura, Rayman Beats, Endless, they're just sending me so much fire that it's just great.
You're in a good place.
This is it, like, that's one of the best feelings.
It's a good headache to have.
I'm telling you, it's the greatest headache to have. So I'm just trying to make sure that my writing stays up there, or even if I'm just freestyling over things, just to keep the natural energy in the tracks as well. So. Yeah,
sick. No, it sounds really positive, man. And again, I mentioned it in the previous interview, when I'm connecting with people face to face, you get that extra insight into what they do and what they're about, and the energy and positivity coming off you. You seem like you're in such a good place.
Yeah, man.
Do you know what I mean? Man. Creatively, like, you're ready. But
I am.
But if we contrast that with something that puts you in not such a good place,
okay,
that's when you're waiting in the dentist waiting room.
Oh, listen.
How many fillings?
Not even a filling, bro. Oh my gosh, this wisdom tooth of mine has been trying to. Do you know when they say when it rains it pours?
Everything comes in freeze.
Listen, I'm telling you, that the tooth was the final thing because I dislocated both my shoulders.
Bro.
So I was going through a little period right around when I dropped my project, but I feel like it's just like the test. You know what I mean? Like, are you ready for the next step? Like, 'cause you're gonna have some real physical, emotional, psychological tests. These were the physical ones. And we're here now.
And we're here, we're smiling.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Made it through the wisdom pain, man.
Exactly. This is what we say, character building.
This is it. This is it.
And it's given you mad ammunition for new tracks as well.
This is it. Bro, I'm going to be sending for this tooth. This is...
Clashing season. Well, listen, thank you so much for joining us on today's show, man. It's been a blessing to have you here. Do you want to give any shout outs or your Instas or how people can connect with you?
Definitely. Firstly, shout outs New Motion. That's who shot the video, who I shot them with.
Sick.
They're just dope. Like, definitely check them out and everything. Shout out Rayman Beats, shout out Louis Aura, Jodie Clayton. She dropped a project this year. Tourist as well. Jodie Clayton and Tourist are both on Summer Vibrations. They both dropped a lot of new music. They're from where I'm from, so check them out. Big up Jeezy. Big up all the man. And yeah, man, Welcome Wavy Inspired EP out now. Stream it up. Love it up. Thank you for having me as well, man.
Instagram.
Hayreezy. That's HayReezy.
Wicked, man. And like I said, the door here at Pyro, now you've got here successfully and we've looked after you. The door here at Pyro is always open for you with me. Come on.
I'm ready. And next time I come, I'm going to drop some fire for you as well.
That's what we look forward to, man.
I'm here for that, man.
So yeah, Inspiration EP from Hayreezy is out right now, as is some of those tracks that we just played. But let's keep it moving and let's go grime. Frankie, stay woke.